Let's get straight to the point. You talk to yourself. No, it doesn't mean you're losing your mind. It's not weird. It's actually brilliant. Psychologist Linda Sapadin says that talking to yourself helps organize your thoughts, process emotions, and stay focused. It turns chaos into clarity. Talking to yourself, especially out loud, is linked to better focus, stronger memory, and improved emotional regulation. It's like externalizing your thoughts so your brain can organize them better. Einstein used to talk out loud during his experiments. He believed it helped him think in motion, not just on paper. So the next time you're caught mumbling under your breath, smile. That's your brain sorting data out loud. You're sensitive to noise, lights, or crowds. You get overstimulated easily. Loud places drain you. Crowded events feel like chaos. And maybe you've even been called too sensitive. But researchers say high intelligence is often linked to high sensory processing sensitivity. You notice more, feel more, react more. It's not a flaw, it's just a different operating system. One that picks up on subtleties the average brain misses completely. Your room or desk is messy. Society links tidiness with discipline, but science paints a more nuanced picture. According to studies from the University of Minnesota, a messy environment can actually boost creative thinking. It signals a mind more focused on ideas than appearances, more interested in exploring possibilities than organizing paper clips. You're not sloppy. You're mentally busy. You don't obsess over your appearance. You care about hygiene, but not the latest fashion trend. You might wear the same outfit on repeat, not because you don't care, but because you don't want to waste mental energy on it. Steve Jobs wore a black turtleneck every day. Mark Zuckerberg, a gray t-shirt. It's called decision fatigue. And smart people reduce it by simplifying low-impact choices. It's not about being lazy, it's about prioritizing your brain power for what actually matters. You zone out a lot. You're in the middle of a conversation, and suddenly your mind drifts off. Not because you're rude, but because your brain is constantly generating ideas in the background. Daydreaming is linked to divergent thinking, which fuels problem solving and creativity. Some of the smartest minds, from Tesla to Newton, had intense daydreaming habits. So next time you catch yourself zoning out, maybe don't pull yourself back so quickly. Your brain might be building something beautiful. 6. You sleep late, or your schedule is chaotic. Ever noticed how your brain comes alive at 2 a.m.? You're not alone. A study published in Personality and Individual Differences found that people with higher IQs tend to be night owls. Why? Because they're more likely to create their own routines instead of following social norms. It's not that you hate mornings, you just love the quiet freedom that comes when everyone else is asleep, and your thoughts are finally free to roam. 7. You get bored during small talk. How's the weather? Did you see that show? You nod politely, but inside your brain is begging for depth. Intelligent people crave meaningful conversations. They want to talk about ideas, not just events. They want to explore why, not just what. This doesn't mean you're antisocial. It means surface-level things don't feed your mind the way substance does. 8. You overthink, even simple things. You reread texts before sending. You replay conversations in your head. You analyze choices from 5 different angles. It might feel exhausting, but it's often a sign of cognitive complexity. You see the layers, the implications, the what-ifs most people miss. Overthinking becomes a problem only when it replaces action. But the capacity itself, that's intelligence, just running at a deeper level. 9. You admit when you don't know something. Ironically, the smartest people are often the quickest to say, I don't know. Why? Because they value truth over ego. Because they'd rather learn than pretend. Because they understand the more you know, the more you realize you don't. That humility isn't weakness, it's wisdom. 10. You have a dark, witty, or sarcastic sense of humor. A 2017 study in cognitive processing found that people who enjoy dark humor often score higher on verbal intelligence and emotional stability. It's not just about jokes, it's about seeing the absurdity in life and laughing through it. Because when your brain connects patterns faster than others, humor isn't just funny, it's mental agility in disguise. 11. You feel weird in groups. You've always felt like you didn't quite belong.
You notice things others miss. You ask questions others don't. You think too much. Feel too deeply. And while the world celebrates loud, extroverted confidence, you sit in quiet observation, thinking circles around the room. It's not that you're broken. You're just different, in the best way.